Freak Bob called me and said he's going to the Diddy party. And y'all are invited.
I'm not gonna lie, I never truly understood the whole frivolous partying thing. People go to parties and they have nothing to celebrate. People go to parties for birthdays. People party at weddings. People party at gender reveals. Who the fuck gives a fuck about the gender? All I know is that people, when they have a party, it is usually for a purpose. But sometimes parties don't have a purpose. And at those specific parties, a lot of personalities can congregate. So let's go ahead and put it on a tier list. The lost puppy. These are the people that aren't really sure if they're supposed to be at the party or not because they don't have the confidence to break off and be on their own. They have no constitution, no conviction. Everything that happens at the party for them is going to usually happen through you. These people can scare the hoes, be general pests, and cockblock. Do not be a follower. Don't even really be a leader either. Just have the confidence to do things on your own. And because of that, being a follower will get C tier. All bark and no bite. This is the kind of person to be like, yo, where the hoes at? And as soon as he gets the hoes around his vicinity, he is in his phone like he's never been before. These type of people usually shoot a lot of shots online or to somewhere where they are at very low risk of rejection. They might end up in a group chat, but nobody knows where that group chat is, and it has no effect on his personal life. But as soon as his feet are held to the fire, he will fold. Being all bark, no bite isn't the worst thing in the world because it does not necessarily mean you do not talk to girls. Ultimately, it falls into C tier. The filler characters. You have friends, you invite your close friends, and then those close friends invite friends, and then those friends invite other friends. Now it's just a bunch of filler characters, and you have no idea where the night is going to take you. You usually rock out with this friend group, but now this person says he knows this person, and you have to meet them. It's taking up time. You have to do a bunch of random side quests, and all you want to do is talk to the hugs. And if you are a filler, it is a straight L. It belongs in D tier. The one that is drunk. There's a few variations of the drunkard. You have the drunkard that is always trying to let you know that they are drunk. You have the angry drunkard where he's trying to start a fight with everybody. You have the freak Bob drunkard, and you have the lazy drunkard where they already are knocked out on the floor. They got a pallet made and everything. It is very easy to take advantage of people like this. If you are this person, you had better make sure you have planned ahead for your irresponsibility, because if not, and you go to a party and you get blackout drunk, don't expect to have your phone, don't expect to have your shoe, don't expect to have your wallet, don't expect to even have your hat. You just might lose all of your possessions and you might get taken advantage of. You firmly belong in B tier. The Casanova, the man's man, the Riddler. If you are friends with this individual and you go to a party with this friend, you will constantly be compared. If you are somewhat loosely associated with this individual and they just so happen to know you, it increases your aura points. It's almost equivalent to knowing the host. And if the Casanova just so happens to not be greedy, then you might just get tossed some. But I wouldn't know that because I'm Casanova. If you are the Casanova person and you go to a party, you, my friend, are S. The John Wicks, the Crash Dummies, the Baby Keys, the King Vons of the world. They go to parties with the intention to hurt and to destroy. If there is someone that they know is going to be at the party, they will go there all black, wait on them outside, wait on them inside, find them in the club. No matter what he's doing, the John Wicks are coming. And if they just so happen to be on some chill shit when they arrive at the function, then you had better not give them a certain look. They have so many ops in the streets, they don't even know most of them. Reconcile as soon as possible. You do not want any problems with them. And if you just so happen to be a John Wick and you're watching his videos, can you please chill? Ultimately, the John Wicks will belong in D tier. The dancer, the life of the party. The dancer is always ready to dance at any given moment. And if they just so happen to have friends with them, the party is going to get off to a great start. All the flashlights, all the ass being thrown, the dance floor will be populated. These type of people are always fun to have and to bring at a function. And the best part about them, if they have friends, they understand that working as a team to get the party even more lit is absolutely crucial. They will tap in as many people as possible. Get everybody dancing, everybody sweating. But it can be detrimental to a point. If you are the host and you do not have the structural integrity to support a lot of dancers, do not host the party. You will cause a catastrophic event to take place. The dancers do their job, they cave in the floor. They've done their job to such a high degree that they've risked the lives of everybody at the function. However, if you are a dancer, you firmly belong in A tier. The fly on the wall hugger, the guy in the corner, that's creepy. This guy is usually on his phone or he has a drink in hand and he's just vibing to the music in the corner. These people aren't always gonna turn up with the club. They might sit, talk to some little fine shit on the side, but usually they are going to stay in their own lane. And typically they might just have shades on so they can passively look at cheeks being thrown at the function. Ultimately, the guy in the corner is going to be a C. The ugly people, the facially challenged, the homely. These individuals are people that come to the function. Usually, they're either wearing shades and a hat or something else like flashy attire or dreads all in their face with shades. It is a last-ditch effort to acquire a lady of the night or a man of the night. If you see these people in the club and you see him walk up to a girl or behind a girl, even worse, and she is throwing ass and she looks back and she sits up, he has automatically lost his privileges to be inside of that club and or function. If you are the ugly person, even though you might not admit it, you belong in D tier. Stinky people with a different type of aura. These type of people at the function, when they get worked up, they start to really stink. I was at the club one time on a cruise. This girl was thrown in. Pretty nice, pretty cool. She just so happened to not have put deodorant on before she arrived at the function, which I will never get. How are you going with the intention to talk to the opposite sex and not make sure that you smell like sunshine and rainbows? Ultimately, if you are the stinky individual, please apply deodorant and put on clean clothes. Ultimately, these people belong in D tier. The DJ, the guy who plays the music, you have a huge responsibility. You are only supposed to play classics. You are only supposed to play songs that you know. All of this has to be coded to the demographic. You cannot play party in the USA if you go to a party out in Chicago. The John Wicks just might get you. These individuals don't usually make or break the party because they can be swapped. They're interchangeable. However, they can hinder the progression of the night. If the DJ is playing wax song, it's going to hinder your ability to get comfortable and get into that pocket unless you have a lot of experience. Ultimately, good or bad, the DJ is firmly going to be played in B tier. The influencer slash main character. These type of people are very new. They prefer to document every part of their party going experience. Sometimes it's done good and sometimes it's done very, very bad. Why are you trying to talk to somebody in the club when the music is blasting? Why are you ruining the vibe in the party with all this cameras? Can you please put that stuff away? A lot of people do not consent to being filmed. Trust me, bro, no one is gonna watch your little video that you have to your little 24 subscribers. So please, if you are coming to the function and you are acting like an influencer or a main character, please just go home. Ultimately, it belongs in D tier. The shot shooters, the guys who take every shot and miss everything. They will indulge in liquid courage and go to every single female at the function. No matter if she is with a man, no matter if she's fat, it does not matter. If it has 2 legs and a cat, he needs some of that. However, some of the shenanigans are fairly entertaining. If he happens to be drunk enough, he might just get a drink thrown in his face because he might say something dumb. Overall, it's not good to be associated with an individual like this, but their antics can be entertaining. Ultimately, if you are this type of person, you belong in C tier. You made it this far, you might as well subscribe. And if you like videos like this one, make sure to click the playlist or click the one that's suggested to you.
Bitch, I'm going